Sports to the bone family. Blessings, 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 my viewers and subscribers. Alright, my people, let's have a quick little chat now. Actually, out and about, but have a little bit of time on my hand here. So let's have a quick chat. Let's take a look at that West Indies test squad that was named yesterday. So CWI, they named or announced a 16-man squad that will be taking on Australia. I did a video yesterday when the squad just came out, but I just want to talk about it a little bit more right now. Because based on what we're hearing, coming from Darren Sammy and Miles Bascom, it would appear as if they are 100% sure of the brand of cricket that they want to play. My reason for saying this is we see where, they have recruited players in the squad that probably they haven't played any regional cricket in a while, or they haven't done too well. But based on what Sammy is saying, especially as the coach, they have roles that they want certain players to play, right? And I mean, they said that their thing is data driven. So, I don't know if the data thing start this coming Australia series, right? But we see how this squad is a very fresh one. I mean, there are players there that fans have been calling for, that fans have been saying that they want to see them in test cricket. People like Shea Hope, people like Brandon King, right? Nicholas Pooran was one of them that, fans, they were saying they would like to see him in test cricket. But we all know what that he has retired from international cricket. So just to quickly remind you of the squad in case you didn't hear all of that yesterday. Raston Chase, captain, Jamel Warwick and vice captain, Kevlin Anderson, Craig Brathwaite, John Campbell, Casey Carty, Justin Greaves, Shea Hope, Tevin Imlak, Alzari Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Brandon King, Joanne Lane, Michael Louis, Anderson Phillip, and Jaden Seals. So a nice little mix there, my people. Couple of new faces, couple of guys that were in the squad then, got dropped and they're back, right? So I want to see how this team, how they're gonna set up this team. The only thing when I look at this squad, I am willing to give it a shot. I start to get the idea what they're trying to do. They want to, according to them, when they have teams under pressure, they want to keep them under pressure. And the way to do so is to make sure that they are playing, they are playing attacking cricket, if you will, right? They are playing, not just sitting around and soaking up balls, but, we have to make sure that these guys are actually capable of staying out there and batting. We don't need to worry about them staying out there and not being attacking yet, right? Especially the ones that we haven't seen in red ball cricket for a little while. We need to make sure that they are actually capable of, staying out there. When I saw the squad, the immediate concern, well, I've been saying this even before they named the squad. When the vice captain and the captain were named, I was saying to myself that simply means that, a spinner that we had doing his thing for a little while, was going to be out, so, I don't want overly knock it. As I said, I understand what they're trying to do. I understand what they're trying to do, so I am willing to give it a try. But the thing is, though, my viewers and subscribers, they have to make sure that, that they keep the fans on their side. I've been scanning across a lot of social media platforms, and whatever the case is, fans are always going to be talking, and they're always going to be saying things about CWI. But what they need to do is make sure that they keep the fans on their side by doing and saying the right things. Right, they keep on talking about how they are looking for people coming out of the 4-day championship, and it is a serious competition because that is where they get players from. We see people. I remember when Desmond Haynes just took over as selector, one thing that he had indicated was that CWI as an organization, if they see players performing extremely well in ODI cricket, they will open the door and allow them to play tests. Which we can understand, but we have to be careful when we are going with a data-driven system, and we see players coming in who hasn't played red ball cricket, who haven't played red ball cricket in a year or two, in year, 2 years, or and things like that. We want it to work. We have been doing the same things over and over, and we haven't gotten much results. So I mean, one thing I can say about the squad, I'm happy that the likes of Lane and people like let me see who else now, John Campbell, and these guys, they have actually rewarded them for the work that they would have done in the red ball tournament. So yeah, very, very interesting, my viewers and subscribers. I was talking to a friend yesterday about the squad, and they were one of the things that they were saying was that one of the things that the person was saying that when it comes on to bringing in young players, you still need to have senior players there to help break them into the team. But I've always said that it would appear as if even our senior players, they can't even hold on a spot. You understand? Because we see even Hodge and Hodge get dropped. And I mean, Hodge has outperformed the captain, the former captain. You understand? It's a different position. He bats in a different position. But if you are looking at runs scored over a little period of time, the man, he's still there. And I'm not saying throw him under the bus. It's just that it's really difficult. It's really difficult to understand how they are trying to do things. And I mean, I've said it before, as a person that will watch the cricket and come and talk about it, I like to know that I can come and really and truly talk things like I understand them. And to be honest, we have a lot of things going on that I just totally don't understand, my people. But we definitely keep the fingers crossed. As I said, the people like Kevlin Anderson and Lane and these guys, they will be happy that the work that they did, it seemed to be paying off. But then again, you will have other guys that really and truly did some work in what they were told to perform in, and then the data-driven system didn't scoop them up. You understand? So I don't know. But according to Darren Sammy, they have positions. I'm looking at it here now. They have identified players that they want to play certain roles. So for example, somebody like a Brandon King, they probably will be looking to bat him like down in the middle there. You understand? We know that he can bat from anywhere from 1 to 6. Most teams, if you look at most teams around the world, they have a batsman coming in, test team, they have a batsman coming in at 5 or 6 that can really go at the ball, but they will spend some time at the wicket. Not go at the ball and score 20, 30, right? You look at Travis Head. I mean, they have him opening when they're ready, but he started out batting at like 6, right? Quite a few teams. You look at Ben Stokes. All of these teams, they will have a player that they will play attacking cricket and look to put teams on the back foot, especially when the ball is not very hard. So who to tell? Maybe that is something that they are trying to do. But I just wanted to talk some more about the squad, my people. I mean, yesterday we had the third T20 game. So even though I put out the squad, I wasn't able to facilitate much discussion underneath the comment section, or in the comment section. So let me know what you all are thinking on this one. Gonna leave it right there. The rest time is up. Taking on the road again, my people. Big up.